So, I guess hello everybody. Maybe someone is watching, maybe not. Some time ago some player on our Discord posted a link to a Reddit where someone asked for help with the world campaign because it seems to be a different map version on the DS version than in the original game. At least that's what he claimed. So I tried to give some hints on how to play this map, even with a different setting. And I honestly can't remember how I played it in the original, so let's see if I, on one hand, am able to play on the DS version, and on the other hand, how good this will work. So, yeah, well, let's see and try this one out. So we start in Europe, and I don't know how controls work, so let's see. Let's see. Oh, can I even click? I'm not sure about that. Okay, so let's build aid mode. Okay, that's the map. Can I click? Oh, I can click stuff. Okay, so I can do stuff here. Can I click on the links? I can. So, is there a zoom? Phew, that's ugly. That is pretty laggy. Anyway. Oh, do I have to click barracks again? Feels like I have to click everything at least twice. But I guess that's mainly control reasons. So let's erect a flag. Let's keep statistics open, I guess. No, that's not the correct statistics. This one. So this looks different. Very different. I'm not sure. Whatever. I can't click left or right, so I guess on the left side clicks don't work. It's only on the right side then. Or maybe I have to click slower. So I can't remember if we had anything special in here. So I need to find out on how to navigate that window. It's not the arrow keys, those are scrolling. Okay, let's post messages. That's the map again. So I sadly have no idea what's in my headquarters. At least not on page 2, because I guess I cannot click on page 2, which makes everything quite a lot harder. So I'm not sure on what to do. That's interesting. That's still a house. Oh, the button is not working. Alright, alright. Great. Let's use another barracks. Well, this means I can't change any settings then. Which is pretty unlucky. Oh, and I failed, I guess. No, I did not. So let's build a barracks. Let's build a sawmill. Didn't do that before. Let's build a hunter as well. And woodcutter. And a fishery, why not? Oh, it's a fisherman's hut. Come on. Build that road. Thank you. Phew. So, I've got the editor open as well, so I know where resources are. So well, technically I'm cheating. These controls are really from hell. So we got a message. Sadly, I cannot do anything with this message. So I'm not sure how to change this because I have no idea how this emulator works. So input and hotkeys, well, I don't know. Oh, I've got Q and E mapped as well. What are those buttons doing? Oh, that's the activity window. Q, E. Oh, they are switching it. Oh, when I switch them, I can click on the other side. Well. Oh, that's increased speed. How did I do that? Okay, so now I at least know how to switch screens, which seems to help me. Because on the right side I can click, but I can't on the left side. Okay, so I guess that's just normal. Then for the DS version. So don't forget to stop gold here. Oh, I have to switch again. Oh, we should do this one here as well. Always click slowly. So let's build another barracks here. Maybe building barracks isn't the smartest idea. I'm not so fond of it. But well, we will try what we can do. So, and this building up here can be connected as well. So we got messages, water found, let's switch, tear building meant, coal found. So coal is still the same, it looks like, because in the original here's coal as well, so that's quite, oh, I forgot to connect this building. Well, this feels like playing a multiplayer game in RTTR with a player who has very high ping, to be honest. So let's build some small buildings here as well. So first of all, we want a fisherman's hut. And back here we want a woodcutter. So we have at least some space. So let's get cutting. So nothing special here. I guess there's space for a small building here as well, but this doesn't matter. So I'm not zooming in. I'm pretty sorry for... Oh! In zoomed in mode we have the information. Well, but you can't see stuff in zoomed in mode, so let's be honest. It's not possible to use this. So we got this building finished. So let's switch views again. And switch back again. Well, maybe I should build a woodcutter somewhere here so to get rid of these trees. I'm not sure. So gold should be up here. At least that's how it was in the original. So let's see if it's the same here. Click on this building, switch pages, stop gold, switch pages. Oh, I can't close this anymore. So sadly we can't build a fortress here, but we want to build a mint here. And we want... Oh, I can't build here. Oh, that's great. That's really great. So let's have a look at my cheat sheet. Oh, what? I misinterpreted a bit where we are. So we want a fortress here. We want a storehouse here. No, I did not misinterpret it. I'm confused. This map really is different. Anyway. It looks like they shrunk the map a bit, to be honest. So let's build a woodcutter here. Come on, connect it. Yes, great. And let's build a quarry here. Connect. Connect, I said. So this one's occupied as well. Well, yeah, they really shrunk the map. Huh, that's funny. So let's build a lookout tower here. So I still think they try to keep resources at the same spots. So if that's true, we should find stone down here. I didn't know they put... Oh no. I didn't know they put so much, well, let's call it effort, into this remake. I thought they just potted it. So... Still, I guess they use the same layout. So I'm a bit confused, because it doesn't look like we can go north now, where we should find gold. So the next best option is to go west then. So I think we occupied this building down here as well. Switch screens so we can click. Close this one. Okay, so nothing special down here. There hasn't been anything in the original as well. So we can increase quarrying speed a bit, but we should build a woodcutter, I think. And just more fish. So we have our traffic jam. Let's see, I guess we got messages from our geologists. At least some. Okay. So yeah, this is still stone. Or granite. I'm sorry, it's granite. iron. Oh, where's iron? Oh yeah. Should there be iron? Well, there shouldn't be iron. Oh well, there should be. Okay. Alright. Coal. Water. This building has caused you to lose land. Well, that's on the right side. That's not important. This one has been occupied, occupied, occupied. Water. Nobody cares for water. Okay, so maybe now I do understand what happened on this map. Let's see how we can tackle this problem. I think building a fortress here is still a good idea, and building a storehouse here is also a good idea. So the next area where we could find gold is to the right. Somewhere here. So that's where we are heading to now. And let's try to check the statistics. It looks like one player is like dead. Oh no, he's not. Okay. So we should be able to switch to this one. So purple is pretty bad for us. Everybody has the same strength, so that doesn't matter. So we shouldn't fight purple. I think purple is either to the left, at least that's what I remember. Somewhere here. So yeah, well, let's see. And I don't think... Well, we need neither of these barracks. So let's see. We're cutting trees down here, cleaning up some space. So this one is really crowded, although I like this, well, let's call it small Europe. Let's call it small Europe. So that player is still producing gold, but he's the only one. So let's keep in mind that we can build iron here. So that's iron as well, I guess. Yes, it is. So time to change military settings. Yeah, we need to switch screens for that. Strong defense. Maximum. Switch screens again. A new message. Iron found. Well, we don't care. Okay, so we get quite a lot of iron. So our Lugatar should be occupied soon. Oh, we don't even see flags or military buildings. So I have to... Oh, that's different views even. Oh no, that's just a bug. You can't see occupation. Oh, I'm under attack. Alright. Oh, purple's to the right. And he's attacking what? This building? Okay. So, since he's as strong as me... Okay. Oh, that's interesting. They closed the window. Okay, I have to destroy this barracks. Alright. Oh, they attack. What are they attacking? Something else? Well, I don't know what they attack. So that's quite a problem. So since purple is to the right and purple is the one player with gold, that might be a problem. Maybe a big problem. We will see. So maybe I'm lucky and this guy dies. No, he has just weird pathfinding. Oh, and interestingly, he passed this path here. I hope you can see my mouse. Yeah, you are able to see my mouse. He was able to pass this area, which he should not be able to. So that's quite interesting, at least for me. Because in RTTR, soldiers are only passing areas with paths. This path. Yeah, well. So, what's up here? I hope the AI fails to get past this area. Oh, there's a visual bug. Well, that's interesting. So, but still no gold here. I also have no idea if you can find gold up here. So, let's see. Oh, my statistics window is closed. That's unfortunate. Anyway, let's call for geologists again. See if we can find something else there. So we have now gold production, but, well, we don't have gold. Yes, let's look at our iron found. Nope. So now we can do something quite helpful. We should be able to switch screens again. We should be able to go to our soldiers and we should be able to store any of them out. So why am I doing this? Well, it's pretty simple. We should have all our soldiers at the front so we can restock our buildings faster than the AI. And this will hopefully help us to win. Well, I don't want to have a look at the statistics, I guess. That's the wrong one. That's the correct one. Oh, yes, quite a lot of gold. That's terrifying. And he's even upgrading. And he killed 2 soldiers, and I killed none. Okay, so it's not looking good for us. So let's see. So I'm trying something now. I've tried to bully him a bit. On one hand, I'm building this. So sadly, if we want to get gold, we would have to slip past him up there, which we are not able to. I don't know what happened. Oh, he occupied some building. So I'm trying to build a barracks faster than he is. And that way I will be able to interrupt his buildings. Because he's probably building a fortification. Oh, why can't I build a catapult? Are catapults disabled? I was able to build a catapult earlier. What? Is there some kind of limit I don't know? I'm not able to build a catapult? That's... Wasn't I able to build one? Huh. Well, that's also not so good for me. I didn't know there are no catapults. So I'm confused. Huh. I'm pretty sure I had this option somewhere. But I don't know where. So, did we find gold? Well, doesn't look like gold somewhere here, does it? We have this area up here. But it surely doesn't look like gold either. So this leaves us with only normal soldiers then. Nine! Not... oh, man. Well, it's not that important. Luckily. So we are building... okay, well... hopefully we are faster. I really hope we are. If not, this is probably the end. I'm still confused. Why I can't build a catapult. Are there some kind of limitations? Is there a limitation in the original I didn't even know? Because currently it feels like I was able to build a catapult like some kind of military building. So... which then feels like you can build a catapult instead of a military building, but yeah, well. So this one is done. Coal found, well, that's not important. You've lost land, haven't saved, coal, military, no messages. Lost more space. Okay, now I have to click on this one. And as soon as it is occupied, I have to destroy it. Switch back, check for catapult. No, catapults are disabled. So now the trick is to just rebuild the next barracks fast enough so I can block him for longer. But if we don't find gold, it's pretty hard. I have to agree with that guy from Reddit. Because, well, how should I be able to build any good force if I can't catapult the enemy? I don't have gold. I don't even have space for some farms and stuff. So... because as you might seen, I'm trying to get some normal military works up. But I don't think it will really help me. So this one is still running at 100%. So this one is done. Let's destroy these roads and try to build a woodcutter here. I can't even build a wood economy. Well, as long as I'm not attacked, everything is fine. So we found iron, military building man, lost space. Well, so I really hope this guy doesn't come to us, which is good so far. So we only have iron. Only have iron and coal. Nothing else. Quite a lot of coal. We don't want to occupy this building right now. First we need to wait what he's trying to build. It looks like another guardhouse. Wait, oh no, it's a farm. Great. That helps us. So we can build a farm now as well. Oh, we can build a catapult. Why can we build... Oh, a catapult is now a big building. Oh. Okay, I understand that. That's a pretty neat change. Maybe we should create an add-on in RTTR which allows us to do the same. Oh, we found more coal. We don't care for coal. So we don't need this barracks down here. But I hope we can catapult this building which will drain the enemy. So... And we should just, in case he's going up here, pre-build the guardhouse. It's just pre-building. So we still have at least one woodcutter. We still have some. Well, I still don't know where I should build my food production. I can't build any, as far as I know now, because there's simply no space to do so, which is a bit disappointing. I mean, I can't. So that's a farm, which is good for me. So this just catapults. We are building swords and stuff like that. So I could build a forest up here. So I have at least some basic wood production, which is really basic. Because I don't know how many trees he can plant. But, well, we should make sure that we don't kill ourselves. So this hunter's still running at 100%, this fisherman hut is still running. Just finished this woodcutter, who's cutting some trees now. This quarry should still be working somewhere, somehow. Alright, so coal found, that's not important. Well, let's rebuild these roads. But don't waste anything. Maybe there's space. Well, currently I'm looking for some spot where I can build my brewery. But it doesn't look like this is the right spot. But I can build a well, which I need as well. Ha! You know, well. Well, whatever. So... Because I'm producing swords and shields, but I can't produce any beer right now. So this woodcutter is running at 87%, which is a pretty good indicator that he's done for good. Which is a bit sad because I still need to get rid of that one particular tree. And that's exactly why I will rebuild these roads, hoping to get another spot where I can build something. So I could get rid of this mint here. Well, it just has one core, so yeah, let's do this. I have to switch. Switch. Burn. Don't forget to shake up here so I don't occupy this building. Great. Let's destroy this road. Maybe I should save something. Well, that's yellow. Not important. Are they all teamed up? I can't remember. Oh. Space is pause, okay. So we can only produce normal soldiers so far. Or we can't even do that. I should save somehow. Give me a second, I have to check. Someone wrote me how to save. And I have to check on how to do this. Saving progress file, save state. Okay, file, save state, 1. Oh, okay, we saved to slot 1. Because I'm pretty afraid that at some point I will just miss something. So that's a mill. Nothing special there. Okay. So that's where I want to build my... So what's happening here? Just nothing? What's up with that board? What are you doing? Come on. Take this board somewhere. Oh, we have a medium building there. Which is pretty good because a medium building means we can also build a big building. Somewhere. Somehow. Let's see if we can save this board there. I'd be pretty happy if we are able to, but if not, well. Let's build just another fisherman's hut. You can never have enough of these. They are just free food. So... well, maybe something is coming from the left. I really hope I don't have to be afraid. But we will see. So this is area here, maybe I can build a farm somehow here. Okay, so it looks like this board just lost. Oh, we can build a farm now. That's great. Let's build a farm. So this farm is able to at least place 1 field. Maybe if we get rid of this, well, maybe get 2 fields. So this means we can produce beer. Oh, we are fighting. Oh, we are losing. Well... okay. So I don't know where these soldiers come from. But we can probably not defend it. Oh, it always goes back to the HQ. So no soldiers left. So we will lose this one, pretty sure. I guess, at least. Maybe if we are really lucky. Okay, so let's file. Oh, we have to check the statistics before I'm doing that. So, yeah, black is also producing gold. Oh, well, maybe he's not. Oh, he is. So that's pretty bad. All our enemies are producing gold. So let's see, file, load state, 1. So we saved at this spot. So we know an attack is imminent. So I need to rearrange some roads. Just so I don't cut off everything. Get rid of this road because I only want my soldiers to go in and out. So let's ignore all these other things here. Go to military settings. Set 0 defenders. And let's just keep fingers crossed and hope that this is a way to defend. It's pretty sad I can't see what's back here, because I don't think my catapult can fire this far. But let's build a lookout tower anyways. So that would mean you can't even get this iron up here without being attacked. Because you're really sandwiched if you have a look at it. There's not much space where we could go, even if we played differently. I mean, in theory, this is the other space where should be gold. But it's pretty hard to get there. Well, he's building a sawmill. That's nice. So maybe you have to wait even longer. If that's the case, we'd need to fall back. Okay, so now the fight is in place. Let's see if we can defend it. Or not. Doesn't look so good, doesn't it? Does it? Oh, let's see. Oh, I can't even go to the other page in the storehouse. There are no controls for storehouses. Oh boy. Whoever thought, well, let's release this Nintendo DS version. Really never played this game. Doesn't look so good for us. And hi, Cool and Luke. So, the current idea is to force one-on-one fights. Which may or may not helps. Sadly, we are not fast enough reoccupying this fortress at the moment. And hopefully you just hear me cool hand, Luke. This seems to be the original version. Oh, yellow is now attacking as well. Oh, and that answers another question. If they are all teamed. Which they are. Well, they are not player portraits, so you can't see it. Well, if that guy doesn't win, well, it's lost. Okay, so that's not the strategy to win this one. Which really means it is hard. So the only way I can see right now is going here pretty fast. Which could be really hard because I don't know if you can get past this area. So let's just keep in mind how we build, because we will rebuild the same strategy. Oh, I can't click there. So let's try again. So how do we leave this one? That's the main menu, maybe that button. Endgame. Yes. Yes. So, word campaign. Start. Let's try again. So, zoom out this button. So, I'm trying to go left now instead of right. So it's a bit different now. So I forgot we also have a large building here, which I guess in the last game I just overbuilt, so we weren't able to use it. But I think it's a good idea to use it. So come on. Give me that click. Great. So woodcutter here. Quarry there. Another quarry here. Let's build a woodcutter here. Which we are even able to connect by building this monstrosity of a road. And let's just build another quarry to get rid of stone pretty fast. No, not here. Yes. So, and the woodcutter up here. Well, this is smart. Or should I build a barracks? Well, let's not waste time there. Maybe building something like this will help. Maybe it's a bad idea. Well, are you talking about the original or about this version? Because this one, I have to agree, is pretty hard. Although I like the miniature version, I do understand why people tend to say it's pretty unfair and imbalanced, because it is. I still remember it really took me a long time in the original game as well to beat the Europe map. And I was disappointed when I just won after I've destroyed the last HQ. I know that you can get to Britain somehow, but I never took that route. Yeah, well, maybe. I'm not sure. This is the first Settlers 2 match I'm playing this year, I think. Maybe even the last half and a year. It's been some time since I've played it. So, let's see. So we got no messages. I think one of the key things here to do is... I don't know. Let's just see if we can reach gold in the north. I mean, sadly up here we are also having like mountain meadow, which we can't build on, so we can't even block the enemy out there. But I will try to build a forest on there. And if I'm under attack, I will just try to fall back. Oh, let's go to the militist. Well, no, if we are under attack, we will probably lose, so it doesn't matter at all. So, building this barracks here has been the worst idea I've ever had. It seems like. So I can increase speed, I think, with some button. But I'm not sure if I really want it, because input delay Oh, when I'm scrolling, the game is also paused. Is it true? No, it's not true. It's just simply not rendered correctly. So, let's see if we can find some gold. Because I have to agree to that Reddit poster that you cannot fold off. I honestly thought that they just like failed and wrongly placed some resources. But it really feels like they straight up messed up when resizing the map. Although I'm interested in how they did it. And as you have seen, I was also hoping that building a fortress maybe stops the enemy from attacking, because, well, attacking a fortress is always a bit harder than not attacking a fortress. Oh, we can build some medium building here now. That's interesting, that's interesting. Let's build a woodcutter here, which should go up there. And let's also build a quarry here. Should we build a second sawmill, or should we build like an iron smelter? Well, iron smelter works. Well, we can build everything here, can't we? Ah, I can't destroy this one. I still don't know if I'm using this. Oh, what happened? I wanted to destroy this building. Oh, it's just a small building. Okay. Okay. So we have an iron smelter now. Let's build a lookout tower here. Even if this doesn't help us now, maybe in some other match this helps, knowing what the enemy is about to do. So this one is no longer running at 100%, so it's done. At least that's my indicator always. So I don't know if I want. Oh, we occupied our barracks up here. So guardhouse or barracks? Guardhouse or barracks? That means pause the game, file, save state, 2. Pause. We will build a barracks. So that's fine, that's fine. So we can't do much up here. I mean, I can try something, I guess. Since this time I won't try to establish a base up here, I will just try to connect everything and like build a forester there, and as soon as I'm under attack I will just fall back, hoping to block the enemy off there. And yeah, well, maybe that helps. Not sure about it. Maybe it's a dumb idea. So we got 4 messages. We've got a lookout tower occupied, which we can destroy since we have which we can destroy because we have original settings. So next message. I'm pretty sorry for switching back and forth between buildings, but I really don't know how to enable clicking on the left screen. I already tried if it's maybe right click, like, well, for some reason. I don't know. Okay, we have that one. This one is already destroyed. Okay. Great. So, and I think this one won't find any more trees. Does he? He does not. Okay, we occupied the barracks on the left. Okay, let's see. Oh, we can't build a barracks there. And we can't build a barracks there. So, that means file, load state 2. So we are building... Oh, we can't build a barracks there. Because this one is too close. Okay. Okay. What happened there? Can't destroy? Switch page. Destroy? No, we don't want to destroy this building. So... Oh, what? We will restart. End game. End game. No, not Roman campaign, world campaign. Yes. Let's try again. Yeah, this time be fast. I think we have enough boards to just build barracks. Oh, what happened? Where's my scroll button? Something is broken. Alright. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, I want to zoom out. Looks like I can't. Maybe restarting apps. Word campaign. Please give me the zoom button. I need the zoom button. No zoom button. Well, let's just restart this one. Hopefully this won't kill the stream. Great. File. Open ROM. This one. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I forgot which button I have to press. Shift QA VSD. English. Word campaign. Start. So let's hope our zoom button is back so we can zoom out and, well, see something. Yay! Zoom button is back. Great. It's not that buggy. So. Well, that was a misplaced flag, but anyways, build a second road. Well, whatever. We are just trying to get to the gold. I think that's everything I'm trying for today. Find gold. And don't die doing so. Because I think if you perfectly play, you're probably able to reach the gold up there, but I don't know if there's gold, and since I can't use any map tool for this map, so I don't care for this area. We started with medium goods. I sadly don't know what the Swiss Alps are, but if you joined earlier, sadly you can't get there because they're simply not that in the original. But I can't I give me a second? I think somewhere the editor is. That's the editor. Well, now I just need to bring this one in front somehow. House is ordered. Over there. This one. Oh, now you can see it. So, as you can see, the editor. Normally, you'd find gold up here, Sadly, in that DS version, this map is shrunk quite a lot, and I don't know if there's even gold, but it's something like this. So you can't get north, so there's no way to get this gold, even if there's gold. I don't know if there's gold, but even if so, you can't get there. So also in my last match I found out I can't get the gold on the right because, well, all enemies are faster than me, so I can't get this one either. And that's why I'm trying, let me enable the editor again. That's why I'm trying to get here. Because this is also pretty shrunk down, but at least this area still exists in some way. No, we just start with normal goods. So everyone has 52 soldiers, no gold, no generals, no nothing. I mean, the original world campaign is just like free play. So you don't have generals. And you cannot do. And, well, this one was the other area where I wanted to find gold, but sadly purple down here has gold before me. Well, because he probably finds this gold here pretty fast. And then he will be somewhere like here. And I can't get past him. Also red, who's normally up here, is pretty fast down here. And also yellow seems to take this route to here, so they all attack me. So this one is black in the campaign. He finds also some gold, but I hope he doesn't have much gold. Maybe only some, because I think he always had only a bit. And so my current hope is the following: that I can somehow get past black, ignore yellow, find gold here, use this gold to at least hold off yellow and hopefully black as well, and go up here somehow and find this gold. If I can find this gold, maybe there's a chance to win, because, well, everyone doesn't have so much resources. If this map is shrunk down, well, there won't be much. No, I need to get back to the game. So that's what I'm currently trying to achieve. And now I need to use this barracks, which hopefully works. So I can build another barracks closer. So this feels like it's really about placing buildings. And you have to place them right. Because I need to build a barracks here, so I can build a barracks here, so I can get an arse here. Yeah, and even if I reach that gold area, maybe that won't even help. I can't produce soldiers fast enough. Because, well, simply I don't have anything to produce soldiers. There's no space for proper production. No nothing. So I can't do this one either. So currently I'm not producing anything. I mean, even if I was producing like soldiers, maybe it could work. No, it can't. Even if I'm lucky, I'd need like 7 soldiers for one enemy general, and that's quite a lot. And I mean, really, really a lot. So that's not the solution either. Alright, no, I did not build the lookout tower. Forgot it this time. So we got like 2 medium buildings up here, so we could build an iron smelter and armory. If we destroy this barracks after this one is occupied, we can build a farm here. Then we just need like to build something else. But it's pretty hard. Let's hope that this here now works. I mean, if this was a guardhouse, maybe I could build a building there then. Well, I've got the same building spots again. Alright, that was where I couldn't build a building last time. So I'm having the same problem again. Same problem as before. I can't get left there. Question is if this is a building spot. Anyway, I'm building now a guardhouse. Just to try it. So if we build a guardhouse here, we may reach the spot. So to build a guardhouse there, we'd need to build the barracks or guardhouse somewhere there. Which means we may need to start off with guardhouses instead of barracks. Well, let's increase speed again, because I think we lost this one as well. I don't see how we could win this. Anyways, always think positive. This might destroy some buildings. Why do those windows sometimes just do nothing? Someone ready to explain it? Well, we can place at least 2 fields, which is pretty good. So we can produce beer. Well, that's my feverish attempt to block off the enemy. Come on, connect this road. Thank you. Also, a hunter should be fine. Let's send out some scouts. So if this doesn't work, I will start with guardhouses. And if that doesn't work, won't work. However, so this one is done for good. this one as well. Why does this sometimes just do nothing? So let's see. I think I have to restart, but well, we will try it anyway. Yeah, I can't build a military building there. But I need to... Well, let's hope we still have our zoom button soon. Great, we have a zoom button. So let's build a guardhouse up here. One woodcutter down here. One quarry there. And our sawmill. So, although we can't see it, I still think all enemies are in a team. So sadly we can't even wait for them to kill each other. I don't know what that button is. Oh, that's a button. So they shouldn't be teamed. Huh. At least it's not showing the team icon. So building a guardhouse here doesn't help, so this can be a barracks. But let's build a guardhouse there. There's still the same problem. We'd need to build a building there. Maybe this is only possible when coming from the other side. But we need to do this in one go. And yeah, I could calculate it, but I'm a bit lazy. So let's try the shortest path. And also one version when coming from the top. Well, I have no idea. This is the only map I tried so far. I never played this game in. So as you can see, this barracks here doesn't really help us. Because the closest we can build another building is here, and I think this will block where we want to build. But let's try it anyway. So I think maybe you need to build a barracks or guardhouse here, barracks there, then you can go there. Maybe. Maybe this is enough. Let's try it out. Or I can just open another map after this one failed and check. So we still got 34 boards, which is fine. So with some luck, this will enable us to build barracks there, but I don't think so. You mean guardhouse or a watchtower? At this point, well, maybe that's the solution. Still can't build one there. But let's see. So I think we should use this spot, so we get quite some push to the north. Maybe. Well, The guardhouse just gives us one more, well, just takes one more area. Well, no, what's pushes the border one node further, and it's still not enough. Sadly. Because, well, I still don't know if we can build a guardhouse up here, even. But I need one in this spot here. Which means I can't build military buildings over here, because they are then too close. Which maybe means I need to come from the top. But it will take so much time. So maybe building a fortress here, because that's what I first thought was your idea. Maybe that's a better idea. Maybe. So let's build a fortress. So there are quite some things that make this one harder for the player than it was in the original. Which I honestly wasn't aware of. So last time I built a lookout tower here to see what the enemy is doing. But I think I forgot to have a look at it. I think even in this area we could create like some soldier production. If we just clean up everything. And I don't know how much gold the enemy will get. I don't think there's that much gold. So maybe the other tactic is just to build like soldiers and swarm the enemy, but well, maybe. The guy in Spain pushing on your production. Well, don't really know what you mean, but so, oh, that's great. Oh, we need a save slot. Save state. No, save state. That's exactly what I needed up here. I needed to build a guardhouse. Well, I'm not really building a production anyway. And let's just try to remember where Spain is, so I know what you are asking. Spain is pushing my production. I know, so I don't know what that should mean. The guy from the left is the one I'm trying to, well, I think he won't get much gold, to be honest. I don't think so. Because if the map is shrunk down, he won't have much gold, so I'm really hoping I can hold him off somehow. Because he doesn't have much resources, even in the original. He doesn't have much resources. So, maybe to explain what I'm thinking about in general, I'm thinking about like trying to get some gold, trying to get some stable borders, and then slowly try to push forward to each enemy and find out on how far I can go until they attack me or do something other I don't like, something else I don't like. And just use catapults, because this seems to me the only viable option. I mean, if those enemies start to produce soldiers, I don't know if they do, but if they do, I can't do much. Like, well, maybe nothing. And that's my main problem here. I can't defend myself, I can't attack. I can't block off enemies. So there isn't that much I can do. No, Piotr, well, can I call you Peter? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Thanks for your links. Everything is working fine, except I don't know how to use the screen on the left, because clicking on it doesn't work so far. And I've only I used your settings for Q and E, and when using, oh no, did it crash? No, did not. But when using, as you can see, I can click on the left and nothing is happening. But I can switch screens and then I can click here. So that's my workaround so far. I don't know if there's another solution for this. I haven't looked into it, because, well, I don't even have an idea on where to look. So which building was occupied? So, well, what? So what did you do in the original then? If you wanted like to click on the statistics window, how did you do that? Well, you simply didn't. So sadly the enemy is close already. Still trying to block him off. So let's just build some forests. And let's just use another save state. Now let's use the 7. Because of this barracks is attacked, well, then we are done. This should be our guardhouse here, which hopefully allows us. Yes, it does. It does. It does allow us to build a guardhouse here. Great. Hopefully won't be under attack. Hopefully we are able to sneak by. And if this is not working, well, I have no idea on how to win this one. Then let's go to the settings quickly. Military settings, switch screens. Increase this number. Great. So let's send out a scout and see what's going on up there. And let's also check what she's building. That's a sawmill again. So the AI behaves pretty consistently. So we should be able to somehow find the best course of actions to actually don't lose. Somehow. Still not really sure on how, but there should be a way. So Pietro, if I didn't say it before, thank you for your links and stuff. Currently I'm thinking on how to export this map. If we can find the map in the save state from the DS. Because, well, it'd be funny if we could also provide the DS version of the campaign. His gold was down there. I can't push on his land. Well, his gold is somewhere here. Oh, you mean I should attack? Well, I don't think I can. Yeah, I'm using the emulator save states. No problem. Working fine. I've got a message. I'm a bit afraid on what message this is about. Phew, spawning is really slow. Are we under attack? No, we are not. Okay, so what message? You lost land. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Yes, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And I don't care. And I don't care. Great. So we are foresting everything up here. Trying to block the enemy off. I really hope this works. Okay, so we manned another military building to the left. Phew. Let's build a fortress here. A storehouse here. And a mint here. Please let me build a mint. Thank you. Come on, let me connect these roads. I mean, this emulator is pretty nice. It's working fine. But playing maps... Oh. Well, whatever. Let's just occupy this building, I guess. Oh, well, we already occupied it. I can build a catapult here. Great. So if we are not attacked, then this one is looking pretty fine. So save state again. Save state to 6. Because if we are not attacked, then we can catapult the enemy, and then he's just defeated. Just like that. If he attacks, well, we are defeated. Oh, I can search this mountain. So let's enable the editor again. And let's move it a bit. That looks better. So now it looks better, I guess. So this mountain, well, this mountain here is pretty large. And even in the original it wasn't this large. So I'm not sure what to expect, but we should find stone here. No, coal there. Oh, you can't see what I'm building? Oh, you can see what I'm building. We should find coal there. We should find stone there. And we should find iron here. So let's see if that's true. So everything important is built up here. Let's have a look to the right. Okay, let's try to use a map. Okay, so we somehow blocked him at least a bit off. They can't plant any more trees, which is fine. Okay, we found something. So funnily, we can use this space stop you. Oh, I can't stop you on that side. So we can use this space to build our military production. Maybe we'll lose it. Okay. I mean, it's just a barracks. Can be destroyed pretty fast. Come on, woodcutter. Connecting these flags is pretty hard. We got 10 messages, that's quite a lot. I'm a bit afraid on what's happening. But I don't fancy to find it out. Soldiers are moving. Building lost to enemy. Oh, that's a bad message. So we lost this building here. Which isn't so bad so far, to be honest. Let's try to reoccupy, to attack it. So I think... come on, let me connect these roads. So it's coal, stone, and iron. Okay, so that's what I expected. So hopefully we don't lose this building. I really hope. Auto fire. Oh, pause, pause, pause. Fire system. Save state 5. Oh, we are lucky. There's no soldier in this building. What's happening? Okay, well, we occupied the fortress. That's one important thing. Although I want this building back. Because we can build a catapult there. Oh. Please no. Oh, it's really laggy. So we lost all these buildings. That's bad. Anyway, we can connect this one now, which is pretty fine. Well, I don't think I can tell you all differences. The main difference is that the map is like shrunk down quite a lot. So it's much smaller than the original map. Also catapults. Well, no, we were talking about the map? No, yeah, we were just talking about the map. So that's the main difference. Everything is just shrunk down. Well, anyway, let's check if we are attacked up here. Oh, no, we are not. We are just planting. Oh, we are attacked now. Alright, falling back here. Quickly. Just burn everything. We don't need it, do we? Well, I was able to build a large building here, wasn't I? I don't know what happened. Because I'm no longer able to build a large building there. Anyway, I want to get rid of stone. So I lost my buildings, yes. But I should be able to produce gold now. Oh, I'm under the heck. So, but I still think I've lost now. I mean, right now this seems to be the only way to go up here and try to get this mountain as fast as possible. But now we have lost. But we just need to remember If we build a forest there, we can get over there. And I think this was possible by building this barracks. So, I think that's enough testing for today. Now we'll just check another map. Oh, I've still got the editor open, sorry for that. So let's open my free play map. Oh, that's funny. I messed this text up. Oh, it's just M. So there's still need to be the map files somewhere. I think I will try to extract the map from the game and then we can check the resources. So, well, the ring is possibly the map everybody knows. So, exploration off. Start game. Let's see how this one is looking. And I think it's smaller. So, isn't that O map? So, we pause the game. We zoom out. Oh, we can't zoom out while paused. Well, this one looks like the original, doesn't it? If it was shrunk down, this should be a smaller river, so looks like this map is still the original. At least it is the same as I remember it. So that could mean that they only shrunk down maps that are 256 by 256. Which of the original maps is 256 by 256? So let's see. Can I stream RTTR? That should be RTTR. Oh well, it's also behind. So now it's before. So let's see. Single player, unlimited play, old maps. So if that's correct, that only large maps are shrunk down. So how large is Europe? Europe was 224 by 224. And from old maps we have Through the Desert, which is map 14. So let's see. Oh, there is no map 14. Did I just cut it off? So we got a ring. Oh, well, it's not an old map. The ring is not an old map. Oh, it's a new map. Okay. So from new maps, we don't have a large map. So from old maps, we should have Through the Desert, map 3, no, or map 14, old maps. Huh. The Dark Path, so that's a Dark Path. Oh, we can just check the sizes here. Lava Lake, the mountains. So some maps are simply missing. And it seems that this is all large maps. What is Flooders? What's that, a folder? Flooders? There's quite a lot of maps. Battle on Water by Flodder. Who is Flodder? Battle versus Compute. 3 versus 1. I don't know these maps. That's quite interesting. Okay, the island ring. Let's just check this one out, just because I'm interested in what this is. Yeah, well, it resizes, well, the game files maybe a bit. So, oh, are those ugly maps nobody likes because they don't have heights or stuff like that? This one isn't looking that bad, but well, it's probably not balanced at all because those AI will just build, and when you arrive there, you will just win. So that's pretty bad. So, currently I'm thinking about if there is a way to extract the map files, but I don't know how. I mean, it's a 65 megabyte. They probably changed the map files a bit, but not that much. Maybe, well, let's open my hex editor. Let's open the NDS file. Let's see on how I can stream that NDS, edit that application. Just for people who are interested, if it's easy to find or not. We are using the hex editor. So I should have kept in mind on what those map header starts are. So let's just load some map. For example, Europe VLD, and there's a distinguished map header. That is, oh, it's 1027. So that's the map header for each block. So let's search for this one. 1027 0000000. Find hexadecimal. Yes. Oh, we found it. Oh. Could that be a map header? Well, it doesn't look like a map header. Oh, we can just use search for Europe, can we? Because there should be Europe in the map file. There's Europe. So what this looks like, some texts. Because it's Europa, Europa, Europe, Europa. So that seems to be some hardcoded text. Search. Search. Search continue. Search continue. So that's Europe.vld. So maybe this one is a map file. Nope, that's some different configuration. That's not what we are searching for, I guess. Yeah, it's called Europe, that's okay. That's the images. Oh, that's the map file. Okay. Map. How? Map S2. Okay. So that looks like some folder. Europe. CCD. CD local. This looks quite like a map file to me. Somehow. Because, well, CCD is like... I can't remember what it is. Well... Okay, 0A seems to be water. I can't really remember those hex codes anymore, but I think 0A is water, and CD was like something like tree. Can't remember, but maybe this is a map file somehow. Maybe it's somewhere here. Well, we don't find 0A, which should be water. So I'm a bit confused. Maybe they even changed the map format, which could make sense. FF. quite a lot of Fs. Still, we don't find 0A. More FFs. Huh. So map files normally look like something like... Well, they have water in the original, so they often have those 0A, 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 0As. And we didn't find any 0As, but we should find quite some 0As. So it looks like they... Oh, no, I've got one. We can't find 0A. Oh, because I've searched for text, didn't I? Oh. Okay, so that's not me. 0A, hexadecimal. So. No, that's not what you are searching for. No, no. No, no. Why is there so much 0As? 0A. One more 0A. Looks like there are only 3. So this could be a map. No. That's not a map. 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 Not a map. More 0As. So what do we have here? What are you? Doesn't look like a map file. This doesn't look like a map file. And now we're back to the beginning. Okay, so it sadly looks like they changed the map format. So, well, we got some VLD files here. So I'm pretty sure that they are somewhere in the DS file, but I don't know how to extract those. Maybe a quick Google search will help. How to extract files from .nds. Maybe. No, I don't want to dump. Extract and audio from NDS ROMs. Okay, there's a couple of tools out there that can be helpful. Okay, so let's download some shady tool. Unpacker, okay, that's some unpacker. How to use unpacker tab, I don't care. Where's the download button? Oh, 3 weeks ago, the last macOS Windows. Alright, let's download some shady tool. Put it in the NDS folder. Create a new folder. Extract it. NDS factory, it's called unpacker ROM. So let's load the ROM file, NDS. Unpacker, okay, I don't know what this is all about. Fat files, extract everything. Okay, let's just extract everything. I could stream a desktop, can't I? Don't I have some option for this one? Desktop. Desktop. Text is disabled. Oh, you can't see anything. That's great. So now I can see something. So I've got some strange tool. I don't know what this is for. But I created a new folder, call it extract. And now I'm extracting everything into that folder. Owner, select folder, extraction complete. Okay, so let's see what we got in this folder. Well, that's not much. I don't know what I should do with this one. That's good for nothing. Sorry about that, but well, maybe a great tool, but I don't know what I should do with those stuffs. File name table. I clicked on everything, but single binary extractor. Although those are those files I just extracted, but I can't do anything with those. That's not helpful at all. So, what's this? Huh. This doesn't seem to help at all. Okay. Let's Google again. Okay, page not found. Um, So it looks like it's not that easy to extract anything from those ROMs. Unpack NDS ROMs. Or whatever. What's that tool about? Well, I don't know what I should do with these files. They don't seem to be helpful at all. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Interesting stuff. More interesting stuff. More interesting stuff. Europe. So, that's what I get. So, I don't think any of these files are interesting. But this one is interesting. Which I think is just as good as looking at the NDS file. Maybe. Well, let's just search for Europe again and see what's happening. Okay, we still find Europe. That's fine. Still get CCD, whatever this means. Let's see if we can find 1027. Start of map header. That's 1027. That's the only 1020s. Okay, we have more 1027s. They are not followed by a usual map header. So they are just some other rubbish. And I still think we can't find much of those 0As, I guess. That doesn't look like a map file I'm searching for. But it's not enough 0As. So just that you know what I'm searching for. That's how a normal map would look like. And that's block A where textures are, so that's in general the top. So on top there's quite a lot of water, which is, well, normal for Settlers2 map files. So we can find quite a lot of 0As chained together. But in these files, we don't find much 0As. A lot, well, maybe this one, but still not that much. So well, so this can't be the map file at all. So they seem to have changed the map file format, which obviously makes sense. So... Oh well, that's quite a lot of water. What's that? That's in 1027. Oh. So now we are talking. So this is a map file. So this is a map file. I don't know which one, but it's a map that's 144 by 144. It's quite some water. How? Well, maybe we are able to extract the map file. But I'm still confused why I can't find more 127s. So that's a map file. That it's 46 by 46. So let's check the check the ROM file if there are maps that have this size. Come on, let me skip. I forgot which button I have to press to skip. I'm just pressing every button I can find. So it should be a 46 by 46 map. So maybe South Island with 2 players. So there should be a 2 somewhere. I forgot which one was the player numbers. Number of players. I think it's not in the header. So it's just the map size. So that's texture, I think. Texture 1. Is texture 1? Okay. Let's take... Let's use this page. And so I can really recommend Mary's page. He really has like documented everything. So that's a normal map header. And 1127, that's the map file identification. That's what we found. So this is this one, 1127. Now we have, well, whatever. So it's not really like what we have here, but it's pretty close. We have at least 4 of those zeros, and then width and heights. So this is not, that's the beginning of the block. I'm sorry about that. So we are in the block. So I guess like, looks like we have this one. No, it's switched. So that's 1027. Then 4 zeros. Then we have width and height. And then we seem to have length. So that's a 64 by 64. 64 by 64. So it looks like those are switched for some reason. And then we have a 16, which confuses me, but it's okay. So the initial map is a height map, which maybe is this one. I don't know, is this the first one? So is this the map header then? Because somewhere the texture is decoded, so 0 is Greenland, 1 is Wasteland, 2 is Winter. So it could be one of those numbers here, but they seem different. They seem different than what I'd expect. Anyway, it's a 46 by 46 map. This is the first block. The first block is a height block. So how many 46 by 46 maps do we have? Well, some gate to gate. So we have gate to gate, Source Island. So it could be one of those. And I think that Flutter guy had also some 46 by 46 maps, doesn't he? Let's check this out. Oh, damn, I misclicked. Whoever that Flutter guy is, he should be ashamed. Okay, there aren't that many 46 by 46 maps. Okay, there are like none. Oh, I can't change the map contents. So whatever map this is, I have no idea. But let's see how many of those 1127s we find. Hey, I searched for this one, not that one. 1127. So we should find some of those. So this one should be the next map then. Starting with a 1027. Map size of 64 by 96. So let's check. If this is somehow in order. So maybe it's this one. Okay, no, it's not that one. So this one? No. Sad. That's pretty sad. So 46 by 96. And this is strange 18. I forgot what this is about. I think this is how long that block is. It should be large endian or something like that. So that's the height map. Well, let's see. At some point there should be another 1027 by 1027. So it's pretty flat. Okay, there's 1027 by 1027. Okay, let's try something really funny. Just some quick test. Maybe it completely fails. So we have a 1027. No, that's the start of the map. It's 1127. So this should be the start of the map header. Now let's take the editor. So this one is the first. So it's a 64 by 64 map, which we can see here in the decimal value. No, I didn't want you. So let's. No, we don't want to save map. Yeah, we want to exit. Start editor. I forgot how to create a new map. Now that's how you do it. So it's 64 by 64. It's Greenland. Just ignore everything. Now let's save this map as t.vld. Save. Now let's go to the worlds folder. There's a t.vld. So we should have like a 1027 start here as well. But as you can see, we sadly start with a 0A. Instead of a 00. which is okay, I guess, if it's the map height. So let's just do something funny. We just copy. We do a new file, paste. So it doesn't matter. So we are at this block now. No, not dd, 0, 0. And now let's put this one. Oh, I can't move those. So we are here 6, 6. And I could calculate how far we should go, but I'm just guessing now. But maybe it's not smart to guess. Is it? It's really dumb. So that's always the block header. I really forgot how to do this. I was able to do this once. But maybe it's just... Well, the first block is the hard block, isn't it? Height map, texture, texture. Okay, so we only need like... Well, let's reopen that other file. Okay, I don't know. So let's have a look at this map. It starts with 1127 and then there should be more 1127s down here. So there is... Oh, it starts with 1127. Then there should be 1027. Okay, so let's check. It starts with 1127 and then there we should find later some 1027s as well. So since this is height, there should be at least 2 blocks. So maybe somewhere here there should be a 1027, 4040, something like that. So this is height. So something here. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's a map file. That's a map file. So now we got textures. That's upside down triangles. We are just copying the first 3 blocks. So let's wait until the next 1027 comes. There's the next 1027, so that's now quite similar, quite similar version of triangles, but now upside down. Because if you remember, those triangles really look the same. So that's the next 1027 block. So, no, why didn't you mark them? I wanted to copy those. Can't I copy that much? So it's the first 1027 block. I really hope I can copy it and mark it now. Was there the next one? No. Well, we just need to go to some block. That's pretty much zeros. No, that's hard block. Looks like the DS version uses 0 as offset for heights. So, 1127. Control C. Oh, now I can mark it. Okay, Control C. So, new hex. That's not where I wanted to input it. Damn you. Control Z. Okay, I can't undo. So I can't go to the right, can I? Control, no, undo. Well, I can't. Okay, so let's put it there and just put in another. So now it looks like the original file, doesn't it? So now we skip the first block. Let's think about how we do it. So that's not the first block. So we are searching for 1027 now. Not 1127. 1027. 1027. So that's the first block. That's the second block. That's the third block. So that's the start of the fourth block. Shift and Control and Control C. Control and Control V and so that should be a map that is valid, maybe. No, don't close this tab. Well, let's see. Save as. I don't know what words folder this one is. I think that's not the one I used. That's test.vld. And now we should have a map that is test.vld. Scroll down. That's... Well, that's an expected map. Well, this one is... I can't remember which map this is. This is an original map. Well, as you see, this is just heights, textures, and that's it. So no resources, no objects, no players, no nothing. Oh, that's the first map. Yeah, that's a campaign map. I remember it. Okay, so great. So I'm able to extract maps. Just need to find the correct one. And then I'm able to extract the EU version with resources and stuff like that, hopefully. And then I'm able to, well, at least have a look at the map. So that's it for today. So maybe they ordered something like that, I don't know. I don't understand that tool I just downloaded to extract stuff. But looks like it helps to extract stuff. If you know what you are searching for. So let's just reload that ROM again. And I forgot what I wanted to check. Alright, there were some map files. So the first campaign map is called... So there was some... No. Stop it. How can I close it? Okay. So there was something like map as two maps? No, not. So, and so this map file name. That's the map I just extracted. Well, I know that because, well, I know how those maps are called. So question is, do we find more than one of those? Because I think they are somewhere referenced on... Okay, that's just some text stuff. So that's everything. Okay. That's pretty interesting. So that's miss 200.vld. Huh. So I don't know how to find the correct map. So I probably have to write some extractor for this one. So those are the map files. No, those are not the map files. Okay, so where is Flutter mentioned? So that's Flutter. Is this a map header? Could be. Map headers are pretty empty. That's the map header. Svox Steff is Flutter? He was on in this project. I'm pretty confused. So he created North America. That's a map header for North America. Hey David. So that's pretty interesting. So now I have to check something. Are there credits? There are credits. So well, let's see if there's Fox Dev. Oh, I'm really interested in this one. Stefan Schüchel. That's Fox Dev, I think. That's really funny. I didn't know he was part of this one. No. Oh. Svox. Svox. What's this his name? Svox Dev. Oh. I still think he was one of those members. Back in the days. Steph Svox. That's interesting. Oh. Steph Svox. No, not with a Z. Steph Svox. Here. You even find him. Und einfach Svox Dev on einem Layout. Haha. Svox Dev. Yeah, that's him. Great. Well, that's interesting. Looks like a member of our community was part of Settlers the Next Generation. Pretty interesting. So, sadly, I have to build like some kind of X factor for this stuff. Yeah, well, David, sorry, I just was busy doing other stuff and I wasn't that, well, how should I say, motivated to play some Settlers. I don't know. There are times when I I'm simply not interested in it. So this should be a map file. And we should find some of them. How? Well, am I blind? So it looks like there are just map files in this one. And we can just extract them. So that means I should build a tool to extract all those maps. So we can even extract Fox Dev's maps. And have a look at all those maps that are in the setters to the next generation, not next generation, the DS version. It's pretty interesting. That looks like a fun project, to be honest, because we should find quite some of these. And I think Stefan Schüchel is Svox Steff. Well, I have to ask him, I think. I think he's on our Discord. Oh, and I got a link from someone. So, Flutter created quite some maps. Looks like. Well, that's not Flutter. Alfie boy. Oh, Flutter. I'm confused. I'm confused what is, but pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I think, well, let's just check it. I think even in our credits. So that's Alexander Grund, yes. Patrick Haag. Oh, that's me. Stefan Schüchel. Yeah, Zed Steff. Ha! We found him. Funny. Huh. So. Quite interesting. Didn't know he did that, and I didn't know about him that much. But now I'm pretty amazed on what he did. So, but that means I will write a tool. I'll just have to write to him. How is this working? Okay. So this means I need to write a tool that extracts those maps. Oh, would these maps be playable on RTTR? Yeah, well, I think those maps should be able to be playable on RTTR, but they should play pretty different. I don't think they will play the same, because as you might have seen, well, I'm not playing right now in the DS version, but as you have seen, the AI always built a sawmill in the lower left. So the Spain AI, I'm calling it that way. The Spain AI always built a sawmill into my direction. And this for me means the AI always works at least fairly the same, and in RTTR it's a bit more randomized. So they are playable, I guess. I think we can always also create like a DS-like version campaign, but they will play pretty differently. Well, David, it's not a new project. Some guy on a Reddit post asked how to play the original Europe campaign. Well, it's not the original Europe campaign. How to play Europe on the Nintendo DS. And I was quite confused because, well, I never really played the World campaign, to be honest. So I don't know how to really good play it, or play it good. And therefore I don't know how to really play it. And I just gave him like some basic hints. And still, oh, that's a Europe map. Okay, now I have to do it. I'm pretty sorry, I'm got distracted. That's Australia. That's Europe. So let's copy the Europe map. So we just have to copy everything that's part of the map. Question is, how far? I think that's just up to the FF block. And that's why I am always interested in, well, like some testing and challenging stuff and that. So I ask him, so I asked the user who linked that Reddit post to our Discord on how to play RTTR with an emulator. And he just gave me some hints. And today I got some time. So I wanted to try it out and try to play that map Europe in the DS version, and found out the DS version has some differences, at least in the World campaign, because maps are shrunk down. Oh, well, the first map at least is shrunk down, which makes it much harder, since it's not that easy to reach gold or stuff like that. And I also found out that catapults are large buildings now, and no longer are medium buildings, which makes everything quite hard. So, and currently I'm thinking about a strategy on how to actually win this one. And, well, playing the DS version is pretty painful, to be honest. So right now I'm thinking about a way to extract the map, because on one hand I'm also interested in some other maps, like there are 30 maps by someone called Flodder, which are, well, nowhere to found except in the DS version, I think. And it'd be also interesting to have like the original DS version World campaign maps and have them in like some RTTR campaign maybe. So that's why I'm currently looking into this file here, which I extracted from a ROM file. And now I'm just scrolling down up until the end of this file. Then I will hit Ctrl Z. Then I will hit Ctrl V. And then we may have a working map file, or maybe some blocks are broken and rearranged. But I'm pretty sure they just used the original map files, because, well, it's not really helpful to use different map files. So it's 78. I don't know what this was. So I'm waiting for the block that is just lots of Fs, or another block. So this is the block that is always 07. So it's funny, they changed the map files but not the map format, and they still have like lots of unused data, because one of those blocks is just for keeping track on where the mouse was in the editor, for reasons nobody understands. And looks like they keep that one, although they seem to have floored every map to 00, every map height. So in the original you could go, the default height was 14, so 0A. But so we could also lower the water and heighten the water. But looks like in the DS version they just floated to 0. So I don't know why, but I did. Maybe to improve compression, because a 0 is better to compress than a 0A maybe, but I'm not sure. Doesn't make that much sense to me. Maybe they use a different editor and load those maps into that one, and map files are incompatible. But as I have shown, you can at least extract the terrain. Well, however you... Oh, that's the 0F block. So that's Greenland. So, well, how far to copy that one? Let's copy it to the first 0FF. Well, no, let's copy it. Copy the whole map file. So, Control C, File, New. Control V, File, Save As, Europe DS.vld. So, finger crossed, I can load this map. File, load map, Europe DS. Well, the editor doesn't crash. We have even players, so that's looking fine. What? This is the map, guys. We expected it. See how easy stuff can be. So, and now we can have a look at this one. So, oh, I don't know if you can even see what I'm doing. Yeah, well, I'm streaming just my monitor. So, oh. So, as you can see, the main problem here is the only way we can get to gold is something like going up here to the left, building a fortress and stuff here, and hope for this gold. Because, well, we can't reach this gold here, because there's no way we can get around this one. We can't reach this gold early, because, well, this player just has gold. We can't reach it because it's blocked by stone. We can't get past this area. So I honestly don't know how to win this one by just having a look at this map. There's also no hidden gold somewhere or spot. So this player has like, well, quite a lot of gold. Even if he got that gold, it'd be pretty hard. Yellow has so much gold. So let's see, well, maybe even my strategy won't work, because I just guess that yellow will also block off this area. So, to be honest, it doesn't look like you can actually win this one. I mean, this player here just has a few drops of gold, so that's not important. So, yeah, there's nothing special on this side. So it doesn't matter. So red doesn't matter at all. There's only one problem. Red is coming from the top. When I played this map, I saw his borders here. So he might get this gold. So purple really is a problem. So I think the only way, well, and yellow is the other problem. And sadly, they even attacked my fortress. So you have to be pretty quick to get up here. So I have to find the correct way. But that's for some other day. So, but I now extracted the map, so I can easily use RTDR to find the best way to reach this area up here and get this gold. There's no way I can block yellow from getting this gold. Oh, well, it's not yellow. It's, well, it's orange, probably. There is no way of blocking this yellow from reaching this area. Well, maybe, just maybe. I can build like a fortress here, I think I built one. And connect up here and try to block yellow from getting this gold. Maybe this works. And reach this area. Sorry that I only have such a small editor. But I don't know how to scale it, so I'm sorry. Because that's by far the most gold I can get. And maybe I'm lucky and can just ignore purple. Maybe that's one way. Sadly, I don't think I can reach this area up here. Well, let's start the editor another time, and then you will see the differences. No, not create. No. No. So, because in the original, it's pretty hard for yellow to reach the United Kingdom, because it's hard for the AI to navigate those areas. But in the DS version, that's pretty easy. It's funny that there are new mountains. They didn't exist in the original. So whoever created this map, I don't think it was Blue White, but it's interesting. Someone put quite some time into it. Also, I'm a bit disappointed by these areas here. So, someone did recreate it. And I need to write some map extractor because I'm really interested in those maps. And someone failed back here. Pretty disappointing. Yeah, and as you can see, I still remember the original where I could find some resources back here after I've defeated Red. But in the DS version this seems impossible. Also, player 4 has so many resources. Looks pretty impossible. So, yeah, well. But interesting. I hope this helped someone to understand stuff. Yeah. So... see you around some other time. When I maybe found the best way to... oh, how large is this map? Oh, I can't see. Oh well, we can see here. Europe DS, which should be... oh, I forgot which block. So let's just search for 1027. So it's 144 by 144, while the original is a different size. And that size is 124 by 124, so they changed the size by 80 down, so it's not even scaling. So someone must have done this by hand. So I'm pretty impressed. Because, well, it doesn't look that bad, to be honest. It doesn't look that bad. It's pretty close to the original when scaling down by hand. Although some areas have changed. For example, that's some swampy land. And, well, that's just something different, I think. And as you can see, someone mostly used the scale down option and tried to edit the map. Oh. Huh. That's funny. Either our editor was wrong or their editor was rotated. Huh. Anyways. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. I think when they test played, they probably found out that the map, well, honestly, even playing, just starting the game, it feels pretty unplayable to me, so it's not fun to play, to be honest. But I think they just found out when they test played that the map was lagging just by starting it. I don't know how much RAM such a DS has, stuff like that. So maybe even loading the map into RAM was too much. And they decided to downsize each map to at least 144 by 124. I mean, that's quite a lot less pathfinding and stuff like that. So maybe that's the reason. I don't know. I guess nobody ever talked about it. But it's interesting they put such effort into it. And it's interesting how this map changed at some points. For example, well, I'm not always sure if I find the right spot, but this is looking pretty different than this one. I mean, it's nothing alike. We even lost one island here. Yeah, maybe it's an emulator, I don't know. I really don't know, so I might be totally wrong. But in any way, I'm pretty confused on who test played this one. I mean, in the original you had the chance to reach this gold here pretty fast to find yellow and keep it for you. But in the DS version you don't have a chance for that. So there's no way. I've always also thought about building like a mine here, but the mining range isn't enough, so we can't mine it. So your only way to get gold is this one, and you'll be attacked by yellow and by black. So, huh. Yeah, well, I don't own a DS, so I have no idea. Oh, and whoever created this was pretty lazy here. He didn't create any heights. Nor did he use like the flower meadow. Oh, hoppala. Oh, he did never use flower meadow, did he? Nope, no flower meadows here. So whoever did this one clearly didn't never click on this button. Well, for me this is an interesting effort, but at some points pretty low effort, to be honest. I mean, even the original map didn't look that good up here, to be honest. But, oh well. Yeah, well, I will. What I'm trying to do is to find the. That's why I want to extract the map, because I want to build I want to find out the perfect build order to reach gold up here, which probably is a barracks here, fortress here, guardhouse. Well, maybe barracks here. I think a barracks is enough. Don't I have the safe game? Let's see. Load state 5. So, oh well, maybe it's not the right file. Load state 7. So this one can be a barracks, And I think this one can be a barracks. And I think I first built some building up here, which I later burned and then built a fortress. And maybe you can build one guard near watchtower there. So maybe the perfect build order is building a barracks, then a watchtower, then... Well, I lost my guardhouse. Oh, is it enough? Well, then a barracks up here, then a barracks up here, and a fortress up here. Then destroy these buildings, so you only have to hopefully find yellow. Build a second fortress up there, and pump out gold. Hoping you are still alive. Well, I honestly only think whoever created these maps just was fed up. I mean, creating a 148 by 148 map by hand is pretty annoying. It's simply not fun. What's also interesting is that they placed more animals than in the original. As you can see in the original, there are nearly no animals placed, while the DS version has animals placed. While the original only had like ducks. That's it. So, well, that's it for me today. I will upload this map. Well, let's just give me a second. I will try to find that link. And open it. And maybe you can help that guy. I think it was in the Settlers 2. There's something like that. Where is it? That's it. So that's the guy. Can you No, I guess I can't well, so I have to answer him later. I guess that's the one who asked. So if anyone is interested, just join our Discord and hop into the Settlers 2 channel. And there Piotr posted a link from this guy. And so my initial recommendation was just garbage. So it's pretty hard. So I will answer him and link him the map files, so he may try it in Settlers 2 or RTTR. And so if anyone of you is interested in the map file, I post it also in our Discord channel in the maps section. So anyone who's interested can just try it out. So yeah, thanks for watching to anyone, and well, if there's any questions or stuff like that, just feel free to ask either via Discord or YouTube or forums. So see you around, and maybe the next stream will be more successful than this one. At least I hope so. So thanks for watching and have a nice day.